really could change their darting careers, John Park.
Well, for sure, it's an excellent opportunity to play on this stage. A magnificent venue like this, and full house, and you can't help but learn, even if it's a negative result, it will help you in every match you play in the next year or so after it. Of course, the ultimate goal is to be the champion, and that will open other doors as well. So a lot to play for as well.
Well, opening lots of doors. The chance that the PDC are giving these players, both of them have already qualified for the Grand Slam of Darts. We'll be seeing both of them again live on Sky in November from the Wolverhampton Civic. The winner also claims a place at the World Championship at the Ali Pali at the end of the year. What a prize that is. And the little matter of £10,000 and the prestige and the honour of going with it. This is a big, big prize.
Oh, good third dart there. Should be comfortably getting a shot for at least a double top. No pressure coming from Rodriguez.
31. Keegan, you require 80.
So to take the opening leg.
40.
Well, he will be back.
It was a bit of a silly comment, but I mean, no pressure coming from Rodriguez, but there's pressure. I mean, just being on that stage in that scenario, I'm sure both these young men are feeling nerves. Just how you deal with it, I'm sure they can both deal with it well as well.
Well, sleepless nights, I'm sure. I mean, there's 10,000 here at the O2. So they were terrific darts from Rodriguez. Well, big dart coming in now.
30.
Well, he's had 4 darts to win this opening leg. This would be a real steal for the Austrian.
Yeah, and if he's focused for this double 16, it will hurt, and he is. And that is how you win darts matches, titles, everything else. You punish people for missing. That's the most important element.
3 weeks ago, at the start of May, young Keegan Brown was agonisingly close to winning his first big PDC title. Not a youth title. He reached the final of a Players' Championship tournament in Wigan. Yeah, told you he was a character, Rodriguez. He played Robert Thornton in the final. He missed 4 darts, remember, to win that opening leg. In the final against Thornton, he got to 5-all, and Brown had 4 darts at tops to beat Thornton.
59.
He missed them. He lost the game.
And that first dart he had for tops, almost too close, and it didn't look like it was a good marker. I don't think he was comfortable coming underneath his darts the way he throws them. So he almost had to waste the dart going low to change it to double 10, and by that time he pressured himself too much.
92.
Yeah, I love the celebration. Treble 18, and it was the fist pump. A real character. I mentioned we'll be seeing both of these players at the Grand Slam in November. We will also be seeing Rowby John Rodriguez back on Sky Sports at the start of June. He will be representing Austria at the World Cup of Darts in Hamburg, along with Meteor Sulovic. Little and large, Austrian combination.
Well, he's hit treble 3 rather than 19, so no finish on. But Brown, a big finish, so likely to come back. You never know. Brown is good scoring. 2 trebles not out of the question. He needed the second to leave double 16. Not happening. But lots of pressure now back onto Rodriguez, returning the favor.
Oh, what a good dart. Cue the celebration. Go on, young man.
Well, he reminds me of a certain MVG. Very animated, very positive, aggressive. Lets you know how he's feeling.
140.
We're talking about Sulovic. The UK Open in Minehead, Brown played Sulovic on the main stage. He was 4-0 down. He then averaged 120 to get back in the game over the next 3 legs. Could have made it 4-all. I think Sulovic took out a ton plus finish to win it. But he has the stage craft. He has the stage experience.
100.
Look at that. 10,000 here at the O2. And they ultimately will be watching 2 Dutch darting masters in the Premier League final. If you're just joining us, Michael van Gerwen edging out Gary Anderson in a last leg decider, and then an astonishing victory for Raymond van Barneveld over Phil Taylor by 8 legs to 5. Taylor led 4-1 in the semi-final. Good standard, John.
Yeah, he's disappointed missing the 180, but 140 leaves him sitting nicely. Rodriguez struggling a bit in this leg. Of course, he's not bothered. He just holds his throw the rest of the match. He'll become the champ. It's a bullseye if he goes for it. He does and hits it. Didn't need to do it, but I'm good enough. How do you like that? And an extended walk on the celebration too. I think making a point that it's a two-way street up there. If you don't show respect, you won't get it.
Well, I like the way he did that. That was part of the John Park plan. If you're going to go for it, no matter where your opponent is, if you're going to set up the shot for the bull, you go for it. It might do in the world of good, but a great 1-2-1. He's averaging nearly 99 and he's losing. But those darts in the first leg already proving very, very important. Those 4 missed darts from Keegan Brown.
100.
Yes, he does have the task now. He must break Rodriguez at some point if he's going to win.
190.
Good cover shots. I think he's definitely settling in. Brown. Rodriguez is
100.
hit and miss a little bit, but always animated and energetic, and you get the feeling at any given turn he can do anything he wants.
The final of the 2014 Premier League, the defending Premier League champion Michael van Gerwen against his big Dutch rival Raymond van Barneveld, who's finally reached a final at the 7th time of asking. I'll tell you what, he doesn't lack confidence, this young man, does he?
He's self-assured, I guess is one way of putting it. He doesn't let a bad turn at the board bother him. Rather, it motivates him to come back and do better. It's double 8 after that treble 16. Clinical finishing. The obligatory walk back to celebrate and then go get the darts. See these little psychological ploys.
3 out of 3 on the doubles. That's how good Rodriguez has been. 3 out of 3 on the doubles. And he's just enjoying himself up there. But those missed darts from Keegan Brown in the opening leg, the difference at the moment between winning and losing. But Brown will still believe. Yeah, 3 out of 3, including a fantastic 97-2 dart finish from Rodriguez. But this is the standard for young players coming through the PDC. I mean, the likes of Keegan Brown and Rowby John are beating the big players on the Pro Tour week after week. Keegan Brown has beaten Phil Taylor not once but twice already in Pro Tour events. Rod Studd has joined me in the commentary box. I know you get to see quite a few of the Players' Championship Pro Tour events, and the youth is certainly coming to the fore.
100.
It is, and I tell you what, this final is becoming one for the upsets, isn't it? Over the years, we've seen some underdogs winning. Aaron Monk beating Van Gerwen, James Hubbard beating Van Gerwen, Michael Smith holding firm last year, but on this big stage, favouritism doesn't count for very much. Saw that in the Premier League semi-final with Phil Taylor ousted by Raymond van Barneveld. Plays Michael van Gerwen in the final next.
Keegan, you require 142.
Well, he looks to have this leg in control, Keegan Brown.
99.
Stuart was mentioning a few missed starts at double right at the start of the match. Cost him. He won't want to be faffing around on this 43.
40. Keegan, you require.
Well, he's averaging 98 and he's losing. That's awkward. Yeah, you can see how far he has to move across. Not a lot to aim at. His opponent, the Austrian, is way, way back. I think that's frustration there because he's been trying to do that for the entire leg and he's finally hit the treble 20, but he's hit two of them. Too little, too late, probably.
140. Keegan, you require.
Oh, probably yes, but not certainly it is now, though. And that was an important dart and an important finish. A race to 6, you do not want to be going 4-1 adrift.
Well, Barneveld against Van Gerwen to come. Too close to call again?
45.
I think it is. Van Gerwen will be favourite, and so was Taylor to beat Barneveld.
He did beat Barney a couple of weeks back, didn't he? Back end of the round robin.
60.
And that was effectively a top of the table decider to see who went into the playoffs in pole position. Van Gerwen took the #1 seeding.
59.
Well, the Premier League final will see the #1 seed against the #2 seed.
Not many would argue with that, apart from Mr. Taylor and Mr. Anderson.
It's interesting talking to Wayne Mardle after, I think, saying that I think what Phil Taylor will be totally distraught about is the fact that after a really poor start, he got himself back into it brilliantly to get into the semi-finals and then produced a performance like that. He'll be hugely disappointed.
We know what he will do, though. He will
yes.
practice, practice, and practice.
140.
Well, that's his 5th, Rodriguez.
We haven't had a maximum, but still a really good standard. We've had 11 140s between them. Good pressure.
100.
Really good standard, this. Yeah, Michael Smith, James Hubbard, Aaron Monk, our previous world youth champions. Incredible to think, isn't it? Michael Van Gerwen lost 2 youth finals. And in fairness, he was well beaten in both.
Keegan, you require.
Look where he is now.
Oh, he's had a 1-2-1, Keegan Brown. Wanted the treble there to lead Bull, but well, he's got the second prize, hasn't he? 1 dart finish when he comes back, and that will be to level up this match. Remember, he was 3-1 down after 4 legs, and 2-0 down before that.
But he's got to get the double. To level up the World Youth Final. That pulled badly. And again, and again.
24.
Well,
Rowby requires 72.
he's now missed 8 darts at double. His opponent, Rodriguez, hasn't missed 1. That's a poor dart, because it means he may just be left with 1 dart at the bull. Oh, brilliant recovery.
50.
Wire, on the wire. Well, it's now or never.
Keegan,
Young Keegan Brown for 3 apiece.
His opponent wants 2 2s of a kind. He wanted 2 2s, now he wants 2 1s.
2 score.
Well, here is the difference, because Stuart was saying a whole host of darts at double missed by Brown, and Rodriguez hasn't been missing. 1 dart at double 4.
18.
Well, this could be a game changer, this leg. We talked about the winner being a life changer to win this tournament. This could be a game changer. Finally, at the 7th attempt, that could be the sweetest and the best double 1 Keegan Brown has hit in his career. It's 3 apiece. We're back on track.
5 legs left. Maximum. First to 6, as you see. Is the young man from the Isle of Wight going to get it right on the night? Started as the favourite.
60.
Is now the favourite again, having levelled the match.
Good darts. Good darts. 6 apiece now, the 140 tally. All of a sudden, the pressure is on Keegan Brown. Still to come. Still to come. The Dutch darting giants will contest our Premier League final. Is it Van Gerwen for a second consecutive year? Or is it Van Barneveld for the first time ever?
Well, it's Barney's first ever final.
60.
This is 7th shot at the semi-finals. Finally getting rid of his nemesis, Phil Taylor. Will he then defeat and dethrone
82.
Michael Van Gerwen as Premier League champion? Tremendous battle at the Grand Slam of Darts.
Well, do we remember that Grand Slam of Darts final when Michael Van Gerwen was a big favourite? Barneveld rolled back the years. It was vintage Barney when he won the Grand Slam a couple of years ago. Can he do it again?
41.
Where is the winner of the World Youth Championship going to come from? England or Austria?
Well,
that will do. In the context of the leg, that's okay. We know how important it is. I mean, we talked about the previous winners, Aaron Monk and James Hubbard. I think it's fair to say that they haven't kicked on as we thought that they would. Both talented players, but probably haven't taken their career to the next level. Michael Smith, the current champion, we know has. Michael Smith, who beat Phil Taylor, remember, at the World Championship.
58.
Top 32 in the world now.
Rowby, you require 135.
And he will make it to the very top, I'm sure.
Well, 62 is left, so treble 10 probably. Well, here's a chance to go in front for the very first time in this darts match. Bull.
24.
That'll be disappointing, though, just to leave a dart at the bull from 72. And this for a break of throw. This for a break of throw. On the wire, 8-8 to take control of the final again.
44.
Well, all of a sudden, after hitting his first 3 darts at a double, he's missed his next 5, Rowby John. And Keegan Brown has won the last 3 legs, and Keegan Brown goes ahead in this World Youth Final for the first time. You can see what it means to the young man. What has Rodriguez got left in his locker?
Brown in control, in command. As we mentioned, he has reached a tour final where he averaged 112, I think, in defeat against Robert Thornton. So that's the kind of quality of the player you're thinking about. He was edgy to start with, wasn't he, that first leg? You mentioned, Stuart, the number of darts he missed at double in the first leg, but he's found a little bit of composure now. And when leading 4-3 in a race to 6, you would expect, via the experience he's gained, he should have enough to go on with it.
Experience may well win the day. He just had that little bit more experience at the big stage and the big occasion. And
85.
you know, we will see Rowby John again, the World Cup of Darts. I'm really looking forward to that. Sulovic, big Mencius Sulovic against Little John. Not too long to go to the Premier League final. Where is your 10p?
60. 55.
He's snatching the odd dart now, the Austrian.
58.
All the nerves up there. Can't blame him.
No. Can't blame them. Biggest match they've ever played. For the biggest crowd they've ever played in front of, and for the biggest prize they've ever played for. So if they weren't nervous, something would be wrong. There's 2 decent darts. Brilliant. 3 absolute perners.
162.
That was brilliant. That really was. And what's interesting as well, the amount of times that the young men are looking over to their
100.
respective
Rowby
tables of supporters,
143.
just for the odd bit of encouragement.
$65. Keegan, you require 98.
For 5-3 then. Oh yes, for double 12. Brilliant, Keegan Brown. Is that finish? 98. Wow, that could be the finish that turns this final in his favour. Another break of throw, and here he is now, the 21-year-old from the Isle of Wight, throwing for the biggest win of his career to be crowned World Youth Champion and to clinch a place at the Ali Pali at the World Championship as well.
And that perhaps the biggest prize of all. A chance to rub shoulders with the greatest names in the game. He's won the last 4 legs. From 3-1 down, he leads 5-3. He's now bossing the match. Rodriguez threatened the upset.
99.
Not long to go until the thrilling finale of the 2014 Premier League. Michael van Gerwen against Raymond van Barneveld. Here,
164.
wow, he's in a 164, hit a 162 in the last leg. Keegan Brown will be hoping it's not long before he is crowned World Youth Champion, but
41. Rowby, you require 100.
Rowby John here is back in this for a break of throw.
$71. Keegan, you require 160.
Well, he can't go out. Can he leave it handy? His opponent's on a 2-darter. And now, so is Keegan Brown.
71.
Oh, superb. Double 16. He's still in there. He's still in there fighting. He's back within a single leg. And he's got the darts in the 10th.
Oh, what a good last start that was from Rowby John. The 20-year-old from Vienna. He'd love a 140.
100.
An all-Dutch final in the Premier League.
90.
Minutes away. Well, are we going to have a deciding leg in the PDC Unicorn World Youth Championship final?
We had one earlier. Van Gerwen edging out Anderson 8-7 in the semi-final. Barneveld, amazing
48.
rally against Phil Taylor. 4-1 down, went on to win 8-5.
7 out of 8 legs. It's advantage Keegan Brown. It is now, as he closing in on a world title at the age of just 21.
64. Keegan, you require 121.
He's going to try and win it on the bull. Oh, but he wasn't far away. But he will be back. He will be back to try and win the World Championship. The adrenaline will be pumping, that's for sure. The butterflies, the nerves.
100.
Now then, young man,
Keegan, you require.
is this your moment? Double 16 to be crowned champion of the world. What a moment for young Keegan Brown. He is the world youth champion.
Keegan Brown.
He qualifies now by right for the World Championship in the Ali Pali. The moment he has dreamed of. Number one, he says. You are indeed. Don't go anywhere though. Coming up very soon.